Let's go run a 5K and a 10K here at Disney World. Good morning. Happy 5K day. Made it to World Showcase. Race one done. 5K complete. Let's go. Hello, checking in after this morning's 5K. We officially kicked off the Dopey challenge this week with the 5K this morning. It was at 5 a.m. and so I've been awake since 2 a.m. in preparation for the race. I will be waking up that early for the rest of this week. The first one is always a little bit harder than the others, but I'm very excited about how this morning's race went. I want to take a quick moment to recap the race before we head off over to the parks today. Today is Epcot and Magic Kingdom Day, so a lot of exciting things in store later on in this video, but real quick, I did want to share about the 5K. It ended up being a lot of fun. The only thing was that it was definitely colder, especially for Disney World. Luckily, I'm kind of prepared running in high 30-degree weather because we've done turkey trots and things like that over in Chicago where it's been colder. It was still definitely cold waiting in the corrals. I had my Mylar blanket over my outfit and that helped keep me warm in the corrals. The race itself was totally fine. I did end up running more of the race than I planned to. I was actually planning on walking almost all of it just to save my legs for the Dopey challenge this week, but honestly it was just so cold that I wanted to warm up my body and kind of get through it, and so I did run a lot of this morning's race. As of right now, no immediate soreness or anything. I'm feeling really good about how this morning's race went. Given that it was the first race of the week, Lucas did accompany me over to the start line and the finish line, so he did get a cool clip of me crossing the finish line, which I will insert here, and he braved the cold just for that. I did want to show you guys the medal that we were given after the 5K. It looks like this year. Really love the design, and Pluto does move back and forth here. I will definitely be repping this over at the parks today, as well as wearing the 5K shirt. For today, we do have plans to spend some time over at Epcot and Magic Kingdom. I have a single pass lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy that we're going to start off with. We're going to find some lunch and then make our way over to Magic Kingdom, where I also have lightning lanes for Tron and Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which will be our very first time riding it. A lot of exciting things in store for today. Also very excited to continue running more magical miles throughout this week, but for now, let's go hang out at Disney World. We just got done doing Guardians of the Galaxy. It's been a while since we've done it. What do we think?
It's great. It was fun.
Lucas gets motion sickness.
Next time, 2026.
I have one more year until I can do it again. So fun. We're gonna do Soarin' now for some relaxation.
I needed relaxation.
back to the hotel. We did end up staying for fireworks, so it is very late, much later than it probably should be up right now because I'll be waking up again at 2:30 a.m. for the 10K race. Needless to say, it was all worth it. We had a great time over at Epcot and Magic Kingdom today. Definitely still chilly. As you can see, I put on a beanie. We ended up canceling the Tiana's Bayou Adventure virtual queue that I had set up for us earlier. Tiana's just got here. There'll be plenty of other opportunities for us to check it out. We're gonna save that for another time when it's a little bit warmer. But for now, I'm gonna quickly get my flat lay ready for tomorrow's race. Tomorrow will be the 10K distance, so that's 6.2 miles. Weather prediction says it's gonna be around the 40s for corral and during the race times. Another chilly morning here for our Dopey challenge, but if it was easy, it wouldn't be a challenge. So I'm looking forward to seeing how 10K day goes tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is 10K day. Let's go run a 10K. 6.2 miles. Checking in after the race. We were back at our hotel. I have showered, we've rested, and now I've changed into my 10K shirt because we're getting ready to go over to Hollywood Studios today. Today's race went really well, had a great time. I will say that this morning I was more tired than I was yesterday, just with the lack of sleep. Tonight after Hollywood Studios, we are planning on ending the day early so I can get a little bit more sleep before tomorrow's half marathon. The good news though is that it wasn't as cold as it was yesterday. Yesterday there was this wind chill that would happen every now and then, so even though it was still about like 37 degrees just like it was yesterday, there wasn't that wind chill, so it made a huge difference. Kind of a random thing that happened before I went into the corrals. I did get an email last night indicating that my bib was one of the bibs that weren't properly activated, or something had happened with the timer on my bib, and so I was instructed to go to a table that they had set up where they had these stickers that they just stuck on my original bib, so that way I'm able to be tracked during the race. I thought that was interesting. That's never happened before. It was super easy. It only took a few minutes to get that new sticker on my bib before entering the corrals around like 4:30 or so. Corrals open at 3:45 a.m. so entering at 4:30 did put me a little bit towards the back of Corral D. I wasn't too stressed about it though because there is a Corral E and F, so I wasn't exactly like towards the very back with the balloon ladies. I figured the back of D would have been just fine, but I did find that as we were walking up towards the start line, I ended up being in wave 1. Don't know how that happened. I was just following the crowd. Maybe I'm small enough that I weaved through, but it was really unintentional, so not complaining there, but I thought that that was funny. For the course itself, it is always so much fun running around World Showcase. For the 10K, it looks very similar to the 5K course, but there is a lot more like parking lot and streets prior to re-entering Epcot. And we also got the chance to run around Boardwalk as well. It was a really great race. Like I said, I wish I had a little bit more energy because I was definitely sleepier this morning than yesterday, but it was still a lot of fun. There were a lot of really cool characters. At the finish line, Lucas was able to meet me there, so he did get this quick clip of me crossing the finish line. As always, very appreciative of his support. He rode the bus back with me over here to Pop, where they had this great celebration party to welcome me back to the hotel. They have like these pins. They had one for 5K yesterday and another one today for 10K. They also have like a little photo booth and some waters. It was a really cute setup. Very appreciative of the cast members' extra effort to celebrate us runners. Really great way to start the morning. Again, the plan is to head over to Hollywood Studios today. Real quick before we head out the door to make our Rise of the Resistance lightning lane, I wanted to show you a close-up of the medal that we got for the 10K this morning. As always, the 10K for Marathon Weekend is themed for Chip and Dale. So this is what this year's medal looks like. It is a slider. It does slide back and forth. Super cute. I love the quality of the medals this year, and I will be wearing this at the parks today. We're gonna head out the door to Hollywood Studios, and I will bring you guys along for our park day. Then I'll wrap back up tonight at the hotel. We got a mystery box, this one. So Lucas needs this one, or that one. You have all the others.
Because I haven't done this in like a year.
Which one do you think you're gonna get?
I think I'll get probably all duplicates.
I think you're gonna get a duplicate
Bad
too.
luck.
We got it from this store.
We were here last year and they didn't have it.
They ran out. Oh, yeah, that's a new one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a new one. First order without equal. Okay. Reveal. That's two new ones. You got so lucky. We don't have these.
The force is strong with me.
Hello, we are back at the hotel after spending the day over at Hollywood Studios. Lucas and I had a great time spending a few hours over at the park. We ended up getting lunch over at Woody's Lunchbox. It ended up having like an hour wait, which was new for us. So we ended up just placing a mobile order. We had our tacos and Lucas's favorite grilled cheese and tomato soup, which was a great lunch after a 10K race, at least for me. After lunch, we had a lightning lane for Rise of the Resistance. I didn't realize it until today, but it's been about a year since we've ridden Rise of the Resistance. We don't get the chance to ride it every single time we go to Disney World. It was definitely a treat to do it again today. And then another ride that we don't get to do every single time we come to Disney World, but made time for this trip, was Slinky Dog. We love the Slinky Dog roller coaster over in Toy Story Land. So we had a great time doing that. We did have another lightning lane for Toy Story Mania, but decided against it. We decided not to wait the 2 hours for it. Instead, since the 10K features Chip and Dale, I wanted to take a quick photo with them and my medal, and so we did that. And then we also ended up seeing the Muppet 3D show. I heard it's going to be replaced soon. Both Lucas and I haven't seen the Muppet 3D show yet, and so we wanted to take a moment to watch it before they replace it. We thought it was cute, but we definitely kind of understand that it might be outdated, and so we're looking forward to seeing what they put there next, but at least we got to witness part of the Hollywood Studios history. That's basically what we did over at Hollywood Studios. It was just a few hours over there. We wanted to make sure that I got off my feet as much as possible. We did a lot of sitting and just kind of taking in the ambiance that is Disney World. We had a great time. We took the Skyliner back over to Pop Century, and now the plan for the rest of the evening is just to rest as much as I can before the half marathon tomorrow. I think our dinner plan is just going to be here at the hotel, get some pizza, maybe some breadsticks, and just kind of carb up before tomorrow's race. I think the soreness is actually at a lower level than I anticipated, or at least where I was around this time last year. That's something to celebrate. I am feeling ready for the half marathon, although I am nervous about it just because if you guys have been following along, you'd know that they ended up shortening the half marathon race last year as part of my Dopey challenge. It was about half of a half. I think it was about 7 miles. And then I went ahead and completed the remaining miles here at Pop Century Resort. In a way, tomorrow's race is going to be somewhat of like a redemption run for me. Although I did run the mileage last year, it wasn't consecutive due to the weather forecast. And so I'm excited to give it a second chance tomorrow. And on that note, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of my Dopey challenge at Walt Disney World series this week. It's been a lot of fun bringing you guys along and capturing all the memories of this awesome week. Really looking forward to running the half marathon tomorrow, so I hope you guys stick around to join me for part 3. For now, thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon.